What's up, guys? Mickle here, and we just got some breaking news in the Ripple SEC case. The SEC just lost another big motion in their case against Ripple. In this video, we're going to take a look at exactly what the SEC just lost on, because guys, this is big and is going to go down as another massive win for both Ripple and XRP holders. Make sure you guys stick around for this whole thing, because we're going to go over what all the different attorneys who are following this case on Twitter are saying about this. Guys, this is big. You are definitely going to want to see this. We also have a huge event coming up tomorrow. The SEC's enforcement division is going to have to get in front of Congress and answer some tough questions. Make sure you guys stick around till the end of the video, because we are going to talk all about that. Last of all, we just learned something extremely interesting in the LBRY versus SEC case. The SEC is terrified of one key fact that could be very significant to their case against Ripple. At the end of this video, we're going to go over exactly what LBRY just brought up in this case that has the SEC sweating. Make sure you guys stick around for that. Like always, if you guys are new to this channel or come here all the time, please take a second to hit the like and subscribe button down below. It goes such a long way in helping this channel grow, and it really does mean so much to me. If you guys are ever looking for a good place to buy some XRP, make sure to check out the link in the description below. With that said though, let's jump right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. Real quick, if you guys sign up with MOO-MOO using the link in the description below and deposit only $1, you will be eligible to win up to 6 free stocks. Each one could be worth up to $1,000, so make sure to check that out if you want some free stocks. So guys, we need to start off and cover the fact that Jed McCaleb is finally done dumping his 10 billion XRP onto the market. It's been almost 8 years, but he is finally done dumping all of his XRP. This is a huge moment, not only for the price of XRP, but the entire sentiment around XRP itself. Not only will XRP not have millions of dollars of sell pressure on it daily from one of the co-founders of the project, but no longer will we have to deal with the FUD being pushed against XRP, where clueless different journalists will push dumb narratives that XRP's co-founder Jed McCaleb is trying to get rid of all his XRP because somehow that makes XRP a bad project. We know Jed McCaleb's a weirdo. We know he has his own bizarre reasons for wanting to get rid of his XRP. But guys, the day is finally done where we do not have to hear about this anymore. Jed McCaleb is finally out of XRP, and Brad Garlinghouse tweeted out, "Tacos anyone? JK, the stand is closed," in reference to Jed McCaleb's taco stand wallet, which held the billions of XRP. Guys, the official Ripple account also tweeted this out. This is definitely a very big moment for the entire XRP community and Ripple. Jed McCaleb was definitely creating a lot of FUD. He was creating a lot of sell pressure, but we are finally past that stage. Definitely an exciting moment. Like I said, I don't think this is going to have any immediate effect on the price, but guys, it will remove millions of dollars of sell pressure on XRP daily, along with all the dumb FUD we got because of this. Guys, this is a great moment and definitely something that I am glad is over. Let's keep moving though, because that's really not what this video is about. This video is really to cover another big win Ripple just got in the court against the SEC. Guys, this is getting absurd. Ripple is winning almost every single motion against the SEC, and it's not even close. Just today, James K. Filan tweeted out, "Court approves party sealing request regarding the amici motion to participate in challenges to the SEC experts. Unsealed versions must be filed by tomorrow, July 19th. Amici replied to the SEC objection to their participation by Monday, July 25th. Okay, so I know that sounded like gibberish, but let's break down exactly what this was, because this actually has to do with a very, very, very important aspect of this case, and that actually is John Deaton trying to get involved to represent the 68,000 XRP holders. So we know that one of the SEC's experts was desperately trying to push a narrative that XRP holders thought they were investing in Ripple when they were buying XRP. Unfortunately for the SEC, their expert did not talk to a single XRP holder, and because of the absurd nature of this guy trying to do this, John Deaton was forced to get involved, and he asked the court, "Hey, Well, if this guy's not going to talk to any XRP holders and he's going to try to make assumptions on what XRP holders thought when they were buying XRP, well, hey, you might as well just have me tell you, because I've already talked to around 68,000 XRP holders who all said they were not relying on Ripple's efforts to drive profits relating to their XRP. It's very important that John Dean is allowed into this case, because one of the prongs of the Howey test is actually asking whether or not there's a centralized company or group of people driving the profits for the underlying asset. In this case, the SEC is trying to claim that Ripple is driving the underlying profits for XRP holders. What John Deaton is trying to do is come to the court with actual evidence, actual affidavits from XRP holders themselves saying, look, the SEC is wrong. We were not counting on Ripple to drive our profits, and therefore XRP has nothing to do with Ripple and is not a security of Ripple. This is so important and is going to be a huge factor for Ripple if John Dean is allowed to argue this, and it's very important because it's actually so true. There are so many people who use XRP for use cases outside of Ripple, and John Dean needs to be able to explain this to the court. Well, what do you know? The SEC did not like this idea one bit and actually objected to John Dean representing the retail investor. Pretty ironic considering the SEC is the party that's supposed to be protecting the retail investor. Well, not only did the SEC object to this motion, they also made it very clear that they didn't think John Dean should even be able to reply to their objection, essentially trying to shut John Dean up and not allow him to have any communication to the court. Well, just today, James K. Filan broke the news that Judge Torres not only wants these motions to become public, the SEC was desperately trying to hide them because they know how badly it's going to look for them to actually be objecting to John Dean trying to protect retail investors, considering the SEC is the one supposed to be protecting retail investors. But she also made it extremely clear that John Dean does get the chance to respond to the SEC's opposition to him getting involved in this case. That means that not only does John Dean get the chance now to reply to the SEC on this highly controversial issue, but he also gets to do it publicly for the entire world to see. John Dean gets to expose the fact to the court that the SEC is going against their mandate to protect retail investors and is actually trying to completely shut them out of this case. This has to be absurdly embarrassing for the SEC and is just another example of the SEC having perverse incentives. The SEC is doing everything they can to win this case at all costs, even if it means going against the very people they are supposed to protect. This is a very big win for both Ripple and XRP holders, and in my opinion, gives us a very good idea of what Judge Torres is thinking. I don't think she would have let John Dean actually respond to the SEC if she planned on denying his motion to get involved in this case. This is looking like the perfect setup to actually allow John Dean to represent the 68,000 XRP holders, and as Jeremy Hogan pointed out a long time ago, there is not a better motion for John Dean to get involved in. This is exactly why Judge Torres let him into this case, and this initial ruling is looking like she is going to let this happen. If John Dean is allowed into this case and is able to argue on behalf of the 68,000 XRP holders, this would be a massive loss for the SEC and almost instantly prove that there is no way XRP today is possibly a security of Ripple. And I think it's only fair to point out what John Dean actually had to say about this. He tweeted out, "Remember the SEC claimed I didn't have a right to reply because I mislabeled my motion? I disagreed, citing the rules and arguing I did get a reply. The judge agreed with me." And guys, the SEC better be sweating because it looks like John Dean's about to become heavily involved in this case. This would be a very, very big problem for their case against Ripple and XRP holders. Guys, the SEC better be holding their breath right now because things are looking bad. Real quick though, I want to cover two more things. Make sure you guys stick around for the second thing because it's very interesting. It has to do with a library SEC case, but I think it's going to be very significant in the Ripple SEC case as well. First of all, something we need to keep our eye on. This is happening tomorrow. You guys are not going to want to miss this. The head of the SEC enforcement unit is actually getting in front of Congress and is going to have to explain the SEC's actions over the last couple years. Guys, this is going to be very interesting, and we're going to learn a lot about what Congress is thinking. We know the SEC has been under a lot of pressure by different members of Congress and the Senate as the SEC continues to push regulation by enforcement, even when they've been asked to stop. It's going to be very interesting to see how the head of enforcement reacts to this, because guys, I think Congress is going to lay into him and really tell him that they need to give clear rules of the road before they continue to regulate different assets that may not even be under their jurisdiction. We have seen over the last couple big pieces of legislation that the SEC is continuing to be pushed out of different crypto regulations. I think this is because of the way they've been acting. Congress does not want the SEC to continue to hamper innovation in the US. Guys, we are going to get in a lot of people's heads tomorrow. We're really going to learn how these agencies are thinking. We're going to learn whether the SEC is going to start to back down here and whether or not they're going to ask Congress for additional authority or ask them to actually limit their authority to different aspects of the crypto market. Guys, this is going to be huge, and regardless of what actually happens here, we are definitely going to learn a lot. It's going to be interesting to see if anyone talks about Ripple also. Guys, keep your eye on this. It's happening at, I think it's 11 or 10 a.m. tomorrow. Keep your eyes peeled. This will be big. Last but not least, guys, you need to see this. This is very interesting. Just today, the SEC actually filed a motion in the library case where they're trying to get rid of one of Library's experts. Library actually responded to James K. Fineland breaking this news and tweeted something very interesting. Library said, our experts' analysis showed a higher proportion of Library transactions were used for their intended non-speculative purpose than Ethereum transactions. The SEC really did not like this. So what Library proved to the court through their expert was that Library is actually used more often for utility purposes than Ethereum. This is a huge problem for the SEC because they have stuck to the narrative that no token has utility other than Ethereum and Bitcoin, and because of that, every other token is a security while Bitcoin and Ethereum are not. This is a huge problem for the SEC, and I think we're going to see a very similar narrative emerging in the Ripple SEC case, where Ripple is going to prove that XRP has utility to the court, and the SEC is not going to be able to defend this. In the Library case, they're simply just trying to get rid of it. They're trying to get rid of the expert. Guys, I don't think that's going to fly in the Ripple case. Let's see how this pans out. Anyway, guys, though, with all that said, I hope everyone has a great night. Make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps me out so much. And for now, Mickle out.